Hey, everybody, welcome back for day 6 of 100 Days of Halloween. Yes, we are on day 6. I cannot believe it. It seems like the days are flying by. For those of you who are new, and this is your first 100 Days of Halloween video with me, what we are doing, I have joined in solidarity with my lovely friend and Yarny sister, Rainee, over at the Woolly Llama Shop. She had been discussing that she wanted to do a Halloween blanket for Halloween this year, and seeing how a lot of people like to do the 100 Days of Halloween to do the countdown and get you up to Halloween, um, a blanket with little 6x6 squares that are Halloween and fall themed is basically a good way to work on a blanket to get you to that point because you're only doing it in little bite-sized pieces. So I told her I would join in because I had been wanting to do a Halloween blanket for the last couple of years, and due to life events and everything else that had been going on, I was not able to. So, um, I have been doing squares with her since day one. And I'm doing mine a little different than she is. If you want to watch her video, she is linked in the description box as always. You can go over there and check out her videos. She's got some other Halloweeny stuff going on with the Woolly Llama Shop, embroidery, and all that stuff. Some really super cute designs and everything else that are coming out. And I've been really enjoying watching her content. But anyhow, she is she is she's way more techie and computer organized than I am. My laptop is possessed, and even though I try and do things like that with mine, it tells me no, 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 and it will shut down. It will lose files. Yeah, so we do the bare minimum with this one right now until I can get another one. But anyhow, so she's drawing hers at random from her list. She's got a little container with the numbers in it. She's drawing a number, and whatever that number correlates to on her list is the next square she's doing. I'm just doing mine random as I find things that spark my interest or really I'm gravitating to saying, "Hey, make me, make me." So let me do a refresh on the first 5 days, and then we will talk about day 6. So for day number 1, I did this little witchy hat on slime green. And then day 2, I did this little ghosty on purple. Day 3, I did Frankie on this taupe colored square. He is so cute. I still think I want to put on some little bolts on the side of his head. Every time I look at him, I'm like, he needs bolts. So I may just do that at some point. And then for day 4, I did this skull on black, which reminded me so much of Allie Ann. And it didn't even dawn on me until I was showing it. And she was sitting there going, "Hey, that's me," without the cat ears. And then for day 5, I did this slime green and purple kind of like continuous spiral. I thought that was so cool when I saw the design, and I was like, "Oh, I got to make that one." That one was the one that was pulling at me that day. And I'm trying to kind of do some squares in advance with some Halloweeny colors. And then as I find little appliques, a lot of the Halloween and fall appliques, the tutorials or the patterns, they may take you 10, 15, 20 minutes to whip up. So as I'm making up the extra pieces and parts, I'm putting them in a big zippy bag. And then if nothing's striking my fancy that day, then I'm pulling one out and I'll sew it to one of my blocks, unless one of them in there is pulling at me saying, "Hey, put me together today." So, yes, this was days 1 through 5. The witch, the ghost, Frankie, our skull, and then our crazy spiral. So there's those. So what did I work on for day 6? Well, I'll show you the colors I was using. I had in my bin this big twist in the color. I want to say this is rust. No, cinnamon right here. And then I have this random ball. It has no label. I've been using little bits and pieces of it. I think it's Red Heart, Super Saver, and Brown. Not 100% sure. And then this big twist in taupe again that we used for the back of Frankie. And then I pulled out this Mainstay Sparkle in platinum silver. And I know I'm going to drop all these. And then I pulled out this Red Heart Super Saver in Blue Wave. It looks very midnight sky-ish. See where I'm going with that? So with blue, silver sparkle, 3 different shades of like brownish. What do you think that I made? Well, oh, let me get these back in the bag because otherwise they're going to end up all over the floor. And I'm going to stick that in there. Too much stuff. Too much stuff. So, I was flipping through things online and I was kind of wanting to do an owl. And nothing was kind of striking my fancy. And I remembered that I had a pattern for a little owl bookmark. And so I dug through and I found it. And I thought, oh, this will be perfect. I wasn't exactly sure how big it was going to be. And I thought it's more than likely it will fit. But I worked on it, and then once I got the owl done, I realized that it's in UK terms. So I'm almost certain it's UK terms. Yeah, now that I'm looking at it, yes. So I was reading where it said treble. I was doing trebles. So my owl is a little bit big. But this is the little bookmark. So I may do him again at some point in correct US terms. Yeah. Missy. I can't believe I did that. I gotta start reading some of these patterns that I've never done for a new designer. But so I made the owl. I didn't make this at all because, of course, it's not going to fit on the square because my owl is pretty big. And it is by Jelly Designs. And I don't even remember. I may have gotten it on Ravelry. I've had this for quite a while. And somebody had wanted me to make bookmarks. And this was like several years ago. And then they never got back with me. And I had already printed out some of them that I had in my Ravelry shop. And this was one of them. And I thought he was super cute. So we're just going to go with it that Missy messed up. And she didn't realize it was in UK terms. Yeah. But anyhow, so that's where the browns come in. Now, where did the silver come in? Sparkly silver. Yeah, and the dress just came off pretty sparkly in this platinum or titanium. So, what did I do? Well, as you can see, we've got a blue background. And I said that that blue wave, which is a newer color here. I don't know how long it's been out. We just started getting that late spring in our store. I don't know how long it's been out. So, I had gotten some because it looked pretty denim for some projects. And the more I looked at it, I was like, oh, that would be a perfect nighttime background. So it's not like black. Um, and then I chose the silver or titanium sparkle for my moon and stars. And then I've got this big fat blobby owl. So yeah, it's an owl. And I just freehanded the branch to make it fit. And just did my silver sparkly moon. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, there you go. It sparkles and so do the stars. So yeah, he's pretty thick. He's fluffy. Yeah, that's what it is. He's fluffy. So my square today was this little owl on a branch in the moonlight with some sparkly stars. And I think he is super adorable. And he definitely goes along with our other ones that we got going on. See, there's the blue owl, and then our spiral, our skull, our Frankie, our ghost. And I still love this one. I don't know what it is about this color, honestly. But yeah, we've got an owl on a blue midnight background for day number 6. I'm so excited. This is so fun. Um, I know it's not going to be that fun sewing them all together, but I figure once I get to probably day 10, I might start putting them together. And that way it doesn't get too out of hand, hopefully. With everything else I got going on. I'm hoping. But yeah, this is my square for today. Ta-da! Day 6 of 100 Days of Halloween. So I guess with that, guys, I'm going to let you guys go, and I hope you come back tomorrow for day 7. I can't believe it's almost a whole entire week we've been doing our squares. Um, and I'm not even going to give you a hint as to what tomorrow's square is about. I just can't wait to start putting these together in a blanket. I think it is going to be super cute, super cute. So, and I was going to put this in my video, and just do one video today. Amigurumi Monday, I was just going to do a Halloween style, and include this, but something told me not to because there may be people that are just watching the squares and really aren't into Ami, so I didn't want them to miss out on a day if that was the case. Or they're interested in the Amis and not so much the squares. So I decided just to do as I've been doing and just do a video a day with whatever square that I've done. So here's my square for day 6. So I'm going to let you guys go so I can go get some stuff done. And I will talk to you later. And I hope to see you back tomorrow for day 7. So with that, I shall say bye for now and hope to see you soon.